Welcome to the live stream. The aim of the game is to build your hand before your opponents. Therefore, to win your hand, you have to take the shortest path possible and score your hand before your opponents complete theirs. If you don't take the shortest path, then somebody else at the table will, and you will end up losing the deal. Your score is also important, but we'll talk about ways to improve the score of your hand without sacrificing efficiency, or sacrificing efficiency just a little bit in the next Riichi Washizu live streams. Today, we're going to focus on efficiency. When I'm dealt a hand and I'm looking for a quick win, I always evaluate my hand for 4 runs and a pair first, as 4 cheese and a pair is a quick and many times rewarding direction to aim for. Mahjong in some ways is like the English language. There are many rules, but even more exceptions. Thus, whenever I point out a specific way, keep in mind that during the game you might have very good reasons to break these rules. During the live stream, I will point out why and when I break these rules. As a general rule, runs are much easier to make than pawns. Thus, if you want to make a hand quickly, see if 4 runs and a pair is an option. Furthermore, by combining together an open weight and a run, you might have a 3-sided weight, which increases your chances of winning the deal greatly. Building runs is the quickest way to complete your hand because you are more likely to complete a run than a pawn. When you're waiting on an open weight, you're waiting for 8 tiles to complete your weight. But when you're waiting for a pawn, you're just waiting for 2 tiles that complete your weight. Thus, the Rainman wait is much more efficient than waiting on a pair. You're about 4 times more likely to complete an open weight than a tanki weight. Even waiting for a closed weight is twice more efficient than waiting to complete a pawn. Just make sure that the tile that you're waiting for is still available. Improve your weights and you will improve your luck. Thus, if you want to make your hand as quickly as you can, then aim for runs. If you happen to complete a pawn, keep it, but keep trying to complete runs, as this is the most efficient way to complete your hand. These rules generally apply to all Mahjong variations, but since in Riichi Mahjong you want to have your hand closed, this rule applies with even greater extent. In many Mahjong variations, you have to have a minimum value for your hand to win, and you're kind of forced to complete some patterns that might include pawns. And this in Riichi Mahjong, as long as you keep your hand closed, you will be able to have a minimum of 1 yaku by declaring Riichi. Thus, you do not have to aim for patterns that are less likely to complete, as you can always reach and have the minimum requirement to win. Okay, let's practice all this by starting a Riichi Washizu game. I'm in the lobby. It is somewhat difficult to start this table. Okay, we have 1 player. We just need 2 more. Okay, we have 4 players. Let's get started. Even though there are transparent tiles in this game, you still play Riichi. You do have to pay attention to these transparent tiles, but all Riichi rules are still applied. So, let's see what we got here. Again, the focus of today's session is quick hands, building your hand as quickly as possible. This, I'm gonna get rid of all these winds and dragons first. And that would be south first. West wind is my wind. Even though it's a transparent tile, I would rather keep it. So I'll get rid of these dragons first, this wind first, and that one would be last. It's always good to keep your wind. If you don't complete it, then it's always it becomes a safe tile when you discard it. For example, you have a pair, you didn't complete for a Yaku, and then you discard it, and that makes sense. With the dragons, you can also make pawns. You can only make pawns. So this is why winds and dragons are being discarded first, as there are no ways to make a run with them. So we have a weight here, that's another weight, and this is a weight also, even better than these. And we have a pair here, also weight. Now we have a set, and I need to discard something. I'll discard this transparent 7, and this is also a Dora, which is nice. I already have a Han in my hand. The next one to discard is my wind. Actually, I should have discarded my wind first and then discard that 7. That'll be more efficient. But at the same time, I have enough weights. So even if I would keep that 7, I would still need to discard something when I complete a weight. This is why I kept that west wind. Okay, so now let's see who has bigger hands. We completed one weight. I'll discard my west wind. So what I see, a Han tile right there, another one, so there's 2 Han, and this guy is east, and that's 3 actually right there. So I really want to pay attention to this hand, definitely. Let me see if there are any Dora. Dora is being discarded from this end. And I need to discard something. I'll discard this weight. I'll start with the 1, but let me check on the left. I don't see a big hand here. And 6, it's not a Dora. It's close to, and it's a pair, so I don't assume there are Doras. It could be, but I see 1 right there. 1 is my hand, so there are only 2 left. So this is the big hand, which I'll try to defend myself from this hand. I want to make sure I'm not playing into this hand. 3 Hans right there, and this guy is east. If he's completing east wind, also 2 Hans. So if this hand is completed, it's a man gun for sure. Okay, not bad actually. So the only two weights I have to improve are these two. Otherwise, I have runs, which is nice.
Boom.
As I pointed out in the very beginning, runs are the easiest to make. And I already have 3. Just waiting for these two pairs to improve. I need a pair and a weight. If I'm making a pair out of these guys, then I'll have the weight here. If that would be better if I could have a pair here, so I could have an open weight, and that would be a pinfo hand also. Seven, so I'm Riichi, and that's an open weight.
Riichi.
I'm waiting either on 2 and 5, so I'm getting 1 Yako, 1 Han for Riichi, that's 1. For all simples, that's a Tanyao here, no terminal tiles, so that's a second one. And pinfo, it's an open weight here, so I have a pinfo. So that is 3 Han right there, and then another one right here, 5, that's 4. Almost there, almost a mangan. So if I'm getting another Ura Dora that I would have a Han for, that would be a mangan. Waiting either on 2 or 5. I have a 5. I see a 5 here. Maybe we'll get discarded as another additional Han. That was close. That was a 3. I need a 2 or 5. 8 tiles left. And sumo, that's sumo. Fully concealed. Very nice. 8,000 points. That is a good start. We're still in the East round. That was just first deal. And this is East. East is starting first. Same drill. I am going to discard winds. This is not my wind this time. My wind is south, and then this is west. I'm discarding the transparent west wind. And let me check for Doras. Number 3, that is close to a Dora, but not a Dora. And 4, also close to a Dora, not a Dora. So I don't see big hands yet, but I have to check once in a while to make sure. I know who has a bigger hand, so I can defend. Okay, so let me see, what weights do I have? I have a 1-3 weight, I have 5-5, well, that's a pair, and then 7-9 weight. Or I can discard 9 and have 5-7 weight. Well, I still have something to discard. I'll discard a dragon first. And I'll keep this weight. I like this weight, 7-9, especially I got a 4 now. So I have 4-5 weight, 7-9, 1-3. I have a pair right there. Another dragon, also discarding it. The Dora is 3 dots, I have 1. Also be discarding this 8 unless I'm improving that weight. And also be discarding this 2 transparent Man tile. 7, 9, so I'll just improve that weight, that's all. I'll discard that 2 2 mon. Let me check my opponents again. For bigger hands, no, I don't see any danger there. And here's a pair, so that wouldn't really fit with a Dora. Five, six. Now I have a weight. I'll probably keep this weight. I'll discard that. Oops, I still have a dragon to discard. Why am I discarding these mon tiles? I need to discard the dragon first. The one has to go first. But still, I have enough weights already and I still need something to discard. So there was nothing wrong by discarding these. I don't think I lost something because I discarded these 2 and 9. But still, it's better to discard that dragon first. I might have a good weight around them. Well, 2 and 9 are not the best single weights. If that would be a middle tile, yes, but no. See, if I would keep these 9s, I would have a pair. But at the same time, I just need one pair, and I have it here. Because I'm trying for runs here. I already have my pair, and that pair would still be kind of useless. Okay, discarding that dragon at last. And I have only suits with numbers. So I have 3, 4, 5. But in this case I'll have another pair, which I don't really want to have. 5. I'll discard this one. I really need just one pair, and I need to build runs, and this is a good middle tile to build weight around it. So I'll keep that 5 mon. Let me check my opponent tiles again. 7, 8, 9. That's a terminal. Not sure why East has opened this one. And right here, also still that pair of 4 near the door, not the door itself. Wow, that's a Hun. That's nice. And I have 3, 4, 5. And now I'm getting rid of that 1. So I have 3, 4, 5, a pair, 7, so I could use this as 2 weights, 5, 7, 5, 7, and in this case 9 become useless, but at the same time 7, 7, and 9 is a weight all on its own as well. But at the same time I have too many pairs. I would probably discard that 7 next, instead of discarding that 5. So, okay, that one's gone. I still have one pair and another pair right there, but if I'm getting a 2 or another 5, then this could be promoted into a Pong, and I would have one pair then. So at this point I have 2 weights. Well, I think it's time to discard that 5 mon. That is the Dora, so I want to keep these. Just to separate these weights, so it's easier to read. 14 tiles left. Let me check East. I don't see any danger there, neither there, so I'm not defending yet. 4, nope. 9, discarding it. 10 tiles left. It would be great to beat 10 pi. 8, tiles left. Five, nope. Oh, well, neither here. Do I keep that pair? 3, 4, 5. No. I'm still keeping that pair. I'm hoping I can upgrade this into a punk, but still just 4 tiles left. What I need is to go tempai. Hi Gloria. Welcome to the live stream. Okay, that's 1, 2 tiles left. Unfortunately, I don't have a tempai hand. I'll discard that one pin. And that's the last discard. So I'm not pen tempai, so I'll get a penalty for that. Fortunately, that wasn't only me not tempai. There were 3 people at the table not tempai. And it's just 1,000. I'm down 1,000 points only. Okay, I'm east. And I got all tiles transparent by 1. And the only one that is not transparent is the Dora. Okay, so it's gonna be fun. Discarding wins first, as usually, especially if all wins are transparent. That dragon is transparent. Everything is transparent. Let me check for Doras. I have 1. Anybody else? Anybody else? That's a good weight for a Dora. Probably will keep it. South wind. Discarding it. That looks to me like a start for an Itsu. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8, 9. As usual, I'm keeping my hand closed, discarding dragons wins first, and then I have to think of what to discard next. Everything that I am going to discard, I'm going to place here on the right, so I have it ready. And I have this 9 first, then I'm going to discard this 3. I still have only 1 solid tile, everything is transparent. Okay, so what's cooking there? Let me check the left. What do we have? Well, pins are dangerous. This could be a weight. So that would be a weight around 9 and 6, if that's a weight. Probably it is. So 9 and 6, I'm keeping. I have 9s, so that would be, oops, 8 is out. So that's probably not that weight that I was thinking about. I'll discard this 3, as I have it ready. And this is my Dora, the only solid tile, which is not a good weight at this point. I have 6, 7, so it's kind of redundant. I'm still waiting for 5 solid tile. I have to discard it. Everything else, oh no, I got another solid tile here. So that is help. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All I'm waiting for 7, and I would have an Itsu. East, I need a quick win. I might even claim if that one's discarded. I would have open weight right here if I do so. So, okay, I'm exchanging some transparent tiles, making them solid. Let me check this. No Dora there. 5. Well, that would be better to discard, but that one is a Dora, so I'd rather keep it for now. And maybe, I think what I'm gonna do is keep these two for a pair. I need a pair, and everything else is a run. So I'll discard that 7 next, and just wait for 5. We'll see how it goes. Oh, I got a 7, so now I can go reach. I'm discarding that 7.
Riichi. Chi.
Waiting for 5. I have Itsu, which is 2 Han. I have a Han here, that's 3 now. I have Dora, that's 4.
No.
I have reach. Okay, yeah, win here. That is 3,000 points because of East. Not a bad win. This guy moved to the first position. I'm the runner up now. I got 2 south winds, but the round is still east, so I wouldn't be getting a Yakuhai for these. And I need to discard. I'll be discarding winds as usually. The Dora is 2 pin. I have 1. So I'll start with the winds. 2 of these winds already discarded. This is a pair. I'm gonna keep it for a while. And I'll discard that east wind first, and then I'll discard my terminal tiles, and then I might discard this south winds, or may not. I just might keep them for a pair. Now I'll discard that 1 mon. No point of keeping it. I have 2 open weights right here, closed weight here. That's pretty much all. Four, 5, 6. This one's completed. I'm discarding 9 mon, so it's either one. It's always good to have this long run. You can complete it with a 7. You can complete it with a 4, and you can complete it with a 1. So you're waiting on 3 tiles. It's also a great way to be tenpai on. When you're tenpai on this kind of weight, it's a 3-sided weight, 3 tiles you're waiting for. That's really good to have at the end of the game. You're much more likely to win with this kind of weight. I did discard the north wind. That was my wind, by the way. I should have discarded east first and keep my north wind, then that would be better. Okay, I completed this weight, so I have 2 runs. I'm still keeping for a pair of these south winds, and I'll be discarding 9 and 4 next. I might want to discard that 2. It's really hard to build a weight around the number 2 because it's an age weight and it's harder. If I would have 4, 5, that's much better. The 2 is harder, so I would keep 4 instead. I really need quick hands, as we're focusing on quick hands today. Well, not any longer. That's a weight, and it's better to discard this guy.
Riichi.
Okay, we have a reach on the right. So let me check what we have there. 6, 9, 5. Really just few transparent tiles. I need to find really good safe tiles to discard, which would be, you know what, it's always good. The south wind should be fine. Yeah. I pretty much fold, but at the same time, while I have some safe discards, I'll still try to build my hand, but I'll have to break my combos soon. I might have to get rid of that 2. That one's safe. What else is safe? 6. I also have 6. 5. I saw 5. That one would be really dangerous. I'm discarding that 2. I saw a 5 right there. So you never know. Next good discard would be 6. Unless there's something else, but no, there's nothing else. So I'll get rid of that 6. That's definitely a safe discard. So as you can see, I'm folding. I'm not trying even to build my hand. All I'm worried about discarding safe discards. 9. I saw 9 right there, so I'm gonna discard it, even though it completes a run, but I have no points here and I'm still far from Tempai, so that's a door right there. That one's safe now. What else? 4. Okay, that door goes next. 8. Now 8 is safe. 6 is safe also, but I don't have it. 2, 4. Did they see a 4? Yeah, that one 4 is also safe. It was discarded after a Riichi declaration, so I'll keep it here as it is safe tile. 1 is also safe, so I'm going to discard that one too. Discarding this one first. 4 is also safe. 8. So I have 4 safe tiles. 3, I don't have it. 3 is also safe, but I'd rather discard something that was recent. Well, recent was that 4 man. I should have discarded 4 man. Just want to make sure nobody else is Tempai. I don't have Tempai, so I might lose some points for Noden. 4, so what else is safe? That 8 I know is safe. What else was discarded recently? And I have it. 7, 3. Okay, 1500 points down. I'm still holding the second position. The dealer still stays the same, as dealer was Riichi and it was Tempai. North, this is my wind out. And what else? What I have to discard? I have this dragon, I have this 9. What else? What are my weights? Well, I'll get rid of the dragon first. The door is 2 pin. I don't have it, but I have a pair near it. 3, 4, 5. That is completed run. What else would I discard? I think that would be next. This could be next. 3, 5. That's a weight, so I'm discarding that 9. Two man and two so. These are up for discards unless I have a weight. Actually, 2 man. I already have a weight. 2, 3. No, that one's not for discards yet. 7 and 2 now. That's my pair. I have another one. When you go for runs, it's okay to have two pairs, because anytime that any of these pairs could be upgraded into a pawn, you never know, and then you're left with another pair. So it's okay to keep two. I'm not going to discard and break these pairs, not at this point. Okay, 2, 3, 5, 6 weight, discarding that 7. So I have 2, 3 open weight, 5, 6 open weight. Let me place that pair right there so we can see these weights clearly. And this is a Han. I don't have a Dora. And I'll place this pair right there as well so we can separate these weights. Okay, so that is a pawn. I'm keeping my pair, and I need to break something. I'll probably break from here, because this one is waiting on 4 and 5, 6 is waiting on 4 as well. So I had to break one of my weights. I didn't have any closed weights. All my weights are open, so I had to discard that open weight. 4, 5, 6. That's a combo now. So I think I am Riichi. And I'm waiting either 5 or 6. I have my pair, I have a Pong, I have a run, I have another run, and an open weight. Either 3 or 6, that's run. And that's from the right person, that's east. I'm gonna get more points. And I might switch places with the leader. Yes, I did. That's great. So now we're going into south round. Dora is 5 so it's 6. I mean, the indicator is 5 and the Dora is 6. Well, I have a good weight for a Dora, 7, 8. Either waiting on 6, the Dora, or 9. I've completed run, very nice. 5, 7, 7, that is a weight. And I have to discard south and red dragon. I'll discard the red dragon first. This wind is south wind, and I'll discard it next. Three. I might have a double chow here. South would go next, but at the same time I could have discarded that one first also, because I have my weights. I really don't have room for another weight. So if I'm building another weight here, I would still be struggling to discard something, because these 2 5s and 2 3s are really good. If I'm getting another 4, that would be another Han, as long as I'm keeping my hand closed. So that is a weight on its own. 3 and 5. 3, 4, 5 is a run, and 3 and 5 a weight. And 7, so this one has to go. As I said, I really don't have room for another weight. So I could have kept this one for another turn, but really doesn't make much of a difference. Gloria, no sound? 3, 5, 6. Well, I'm getting rid of that 7. I think I have my pair, so I really don't need that one. And let me see what I got here. 3, 4, 5. Oh, I have just a better weight now. 5, 6. Instead of waiting and the closed weight 3, 5, I have 5, 6 instead. But if I don't have a double chow no more, so if I would get that 4 and I would kept the 5, then I would have a 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5. Not in this case. If I'm discarding that 3, I'm giving up that double chow. But that is a better weight though. It's an open weight for two-sided weight. Okay. I still have something to discard. I'll discard that 1. So I'm still keeping all these guys. Okay, that's a Pong now. And I need a pair. So I have 2 weights, 5, 6 and 7, 8. These are great weights, but I need a pair. So I'm 1 away from Tenpai. If I'm getting a 4, then I can discard 8 and wait on a 7. But if I'm getting a 7 or 8, then I would have my pair and I would have an open weight. That would be great. Okay, I've been talking for so long. Let me check the big hands now. 5 is the indicator, so I'm looking for 6 saw. I don't see it there. I don't see it there. Do I see any big hands? I see 5, 6, a weight. Perhaps it is a completed run, or maybe not. But there is 1 Dora, 1 Han, and 1 Han another. So that one's worth 3 Han now. Well, nothing here. Discarding that 9. Just want to separate these guys. 7, 8 weight, Pong, run, and another open weight. So the hand on the left has some value. Let me check the right one. Doesn't seem so much. This guy is probably going for Tanyao, and I don't see any Doras or any Hans. Gloria, do you still have no sound? No, I'm not Tenpai. Ilya, thank you for a comment, but I'm not Tenpai. 7, 8 and 5, 6. I have 2 open weights. I need 1 pair. I don't have a pair. This is a Pong. No, that is a Pong. 7 is a Pong, not a pair. It's 2 transparent and 1 solid, so it looks like a pair, but it's not. $20 tiles left. Again, the bigger hand is here on the left. 2 Hans, 1 Dora. Oh, actually 2 Doras. That is a big one. So I want to make sure I don't play into this hand. 14 tiles left. I'm not tempai, unfortunately. Okay. 3, no, that would be 4. I would actually claim it. So I have my Dora, and now I'm discarding that 5. So now I'm tempai. I could reach. Yeah, and it's actually a good tempai. I'm waiting on either. So let me reach then. Let me just make sure I'm not 4-10 somehow. Reach.
Riichi.
So now I have my pair, and I'm waiting either 8, 2, or
No!
okay, we have a winner. That's quite a good score. 13,000 points. Wow, that's pretty good. Very well done. Okay, so what's the Dora 2 indicator? So I just got a Dora right there. Discarding that north wind first. As usually, winds and dragons go first. If you want to focus on efficiency, you gotta let these guys go first. So the next one would be, I think that 9 is up for discards. I really don't need it. That doesn't improve my weights. And 5, 6 open weight, closed weight here. I really don't need that. 6, 8, and 3. So 8 is closer to terminals, so I'm discarding that one first. This is harder to make a weight, a good weight around it. So I discard it first. That would be more efficient than discarding 6 or 3. I'm not aiming for any particular Hans, Yakus, just efficiency today. Nine. Well, I actually had to discard that one first, but now it's a pair. I just forgot. That was even better for discards than that 8. But now it's a pair. I have a Pung, and I really don't have other pairs, so I'm gonna keep this one as a pair. So I'm 1 away from tempai now. If I'm completing this combo, I'm getting a 2, then I discard 1, and I'll have an open weight. I have my pair, I have a Pung, I have another run. If I'm completing this guy, then I have 2 options. Either waiting for 2 Tonki weights, like 2 pair weights. And actually these 2 pairs are good. I don't see any 1 and 9 being discarded, and these terminal tiles are discarded often. As you saw, you're discarding them for efficiency, and other players would discard them for efficiency also, and that's a good weight on these. Nine. And that's east again. That's another almost 6,000 points. That's a great win. Okay, the indicator is 5 pin, so the door is 6. As usually, discarding wins first, and that would be north first. Then east. It's a south round, so the Yakuhai wind is south, this one. And then I'll discard these dragons. Actually, with these I could try Chanta, but I'm focused on efficiency. I'm not really looking. Okay, I'm gonna keep east since I have a pair now, but I can't have an Yakuhai with these. It just would be a pair without any value. Okay, that dime goes next. And then the south wind. And I'll keep these guys for a pair. Well, I have another one. I might discard these. So south is discarded next. I have an open weight. That's the first good weight I have. Other weights, well, yeah, I have another open here, 7, 8, so I have 2 open weights. I have a closed here, a tanki weight, and another one, a pair weight. Okay, that's another weight, 1, 2, so I have to discard that 2 saw. The next one that I need to discard could be these wins or that 8. I'm still thinking about it. Probably that 8. 6, 8. So no, that would be this 9. So I have a closed weight here, open weight here, closed here, and open here. So I have really, okay weights. Let me check for big hands. So 6 pin. No, I don't see it here. I see a 7 close to 6. Nothing else. I have one Dora tile here. So now I'm keeping this for a pair. This is a closed weight, so I'm gonna discard that one next and keep that pair.
No!
Oh, that was mine? Yeah, that was mine. That's quite some points. Ooh, I'm still second place though. I should have discarded one pin, I mean. Didn't make sense to discard that 3 because 2 of pins were discarded, so I really didn't need a pair, and 1 pin would be better to discard. Okay. East is at east. We're still playing east route. Okay, I don't have Dora. I'll start discarding the dragons, the winds, so winds goes first. And I have a pair of dragons. I won't discard these. So I'll discard that dragon, and then if I'm not getting anything worse than this one, then I'll discard the 8 pin. Well, this player on the left is on the roll. Han. No Dora though. I think the indicator is 1. Yeah, it's 2. So, okay, the dragon. No Doras here. Well, there's one there. It's an open weight, so most likely that will be completed. Oh wow, I discarded the Pong of Dragons. And I have a 3, so that's close to a Dora. So if I'm getting a Dora, then I better have this 3. Maybe I should discard that 5 instead. That wouldn't be as efficient though. Okay, I'll discard that 3 instead.
Boom.
South wind, so that is Yakuhai for this player. Okay, 4-5 open weight. I'll get rid of 8 pin.
Chi.
So it looks to me that I'm 2 tiles away from Tenpai, but I have 2 good weights right here, open weights right here. 5-7, so I'll discard that 3. That was keeping for Dora. Well, that's what happened. The only good thing, this is not a big hand. I just lost 1,600 points, that's all. But at least we moved this player from east. Wow, 50,000 points. That is quite good. I'm east now. Eight is the indicator, so the door is 9. I have already completed run. I have an open weight right here. I have a run right here, 2, 3, 4. And I started the game by discarding winds, which are not mine. This south wind is a Yakuhai. This east wind is my seed wind, so that would be a Yakuhai if I complete it. I'll discard that dragon first, and then I'll discard these winds. I have another open weight right here. Okay, let me check for big hands. 7, 7, that's close to Dora. 1 Han, another Han. This has a potential to be a big hand. Another Han right there. Okay, I have 2 of these now. So that is a Yakuhai. East, and I might actually pawn it. No, I won't. There's still one east somewhere in the game, and I'll wait for it.
봄,
I'm actually one tile away from Tempai.
봄,
Even if the south wind is being discarded, again, I'm not claiming it. I'm one tile from Tempai, there are 49 tiles left. It's better to keep this hand closed. Even though I'm kind of desperate to win, I'm east. I have to win. But I'm not opening my hand. Okay. Still one tile away from Tempai, not Tempai yet. Waiting either 9, 6, 6 or 3 mon. Or even this one would work. If I'm getting another south wind, I would still be Tempai. South wind is still somewhere in the wall because I have two solid south winds and there are two transparent south wind. Okay, now I'm Tempai. And Tempai open weight, which is nice. I'm waiting either on 3 mon or 6 mon. And my hand at this point only 2 han worth, that's not much. But since I'm east, I'm gonna get for, even I have 2 han, I'll probably get about 3,000 points. So waiting 3 or 6 mon. Let me check if anybody has these tiles. I don't see them here, not at least not transparent. The good thing, I see a pong of 7 mon. Oh, that is awesome. Another 3,000 points. I think he moved me from the first position, second position. That's not good, because the game is ending and I was hoping to secure my second position. Very well done. The Dora is 1 mon. I have a good weight for a Dora. Five, 5, 8. Well, that one's best to discard. So in this situation, I really need one quick win. So I need really as quickly as possible. And even a small win would work. I got a Dora, by the way. And I'm discarding that 8. I have a pair here. And this one, I think I'm gonna upgrade it into a Pong as soon as South Wind's being discarded. And I'm claiming... I'm gonna open my hand, so I'm gonna claim the discarded tiles if I have Okay, 7, another pair. Two, 3, 4. That weight is ready. So what do I discard? So I really like this weight. I'm gonna keep it, and I don't need so many pairs. I already have one right here, and I have another right there. Six, 7, open weight I have here and open weight there, but I have to get rid of something. Okay, I discarded for me. Was thinking for too long. I wanted to discard pins instead, but doesn't really matter. 3. Check the south one. There's one south right there. I need it. So we might have both a pair of wins. Nope. So I have my my Yaku high, and now I'm waiting either on 8 or 5. That's a good weight, and actually my hand is worth something. Oh good, that's a hunt too.
No!
So I did secure my second position. And that is all for today. Thank you so much for tuning in and for watching this live stream. I live stream every Wednesday, Riichi Washizu, at 7 p.m. London time. That was 11 a.m. Pacific time, but we changed the time to daylight savings. So now it's 12 at noon for a couple weeks. And then it's gonna be 11 a.m. Pacific time as well. So it's 7 p.m. London time each Wednesday. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye bye.